Okay, so welcome to Listen for Love. This is episode 3, and please let the audience know who you are and introduce yourself.
My name is John George, and I am a 30-year-old single male who lives in the greater Chicago, Illinois area.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about what you're looking for in the dating scene.
I would like to meet someone who is serious about progressing possibly into a situation of marriage. But I'd like to take it in a slow manner. But eventually, that's the way I'd like to go, and I'd like to have someone who enjoys having a good time and enjoys being in a social situation, but also enjoys being with me and spending time, not in a social situation, but things that we can do together.
Okay, and then what kind of personality traits are you looking for in a partner?
Well, I like someone who is outgoing. I enjoy a personality of someone who is sure of themselves but not arrogant, and I like the idea that person enjoys being with both my friends and that I can be with her friends, and that we can be in a situation where we not necessarily have friends with us, but we can be interactive with the people that we're currently with.
Okay, and then what do you do for work and what do you do for fun?
Okay, so I am an analytical engineer in the steel industry, and I work on new kinds of metallurgy. And the things I like to do for fun, I like to go to concerts, I like to go to plays, I like to go to uh, and when I say concerts, it's not just generally rock and roll, but I enjoy classical music as well. And I like to go outside, and if I get an opportunity to be in a little bit in the wilderness, I like to go hiking.
Cool, cool. Okay, so let's see here. And is religion or spirituality important to you, and how would you describe your connection to that?
Yes, I am a spiritual person, and I probably would like to meet. I'm not going to go really deep into it, but I probably would like to meet somebody that I can interact with that has similar beliefs that I do, so that we have a similar belief system that we can be compatible in that direction as well.
Okay, so we're gonna move on from learning about you in general, and we're gonna move on to the next segment of our audio profile episode. And okay, so this is called sentence finishers. I'm going to say the first part of a sentence, and then you're going to finish the sentence, okay?
Okay.
The first time I can remember feeling embarrassed is.
In middle school, walking out of the shower and everybody comparing each other to each other.
Okay. The a risk I took that changed my life.
The risk I took was applying to some schools that I thought that I may not be able to get into, and I got into a graduate program that helped me set up my current employment.
Oh, very interesting. Okay. Uh, the most expensive date I've ever been on was.
We I took a woman out to a really nice steakhouse, And I think up front, I didn't realize what I was getting into because it ended up being a little bit more expensive than I thought, but I had it covered.
Okay.
But it was
Oh,
delicious.
delicious. Okay. So, hypothetically, we're going to move on to the next section called hypotheticals. You, what do you do? Oh, let's see here. At a, mm, you go to the hairstylist or barber, and they ruin your haircut. What do you do?
I'm usually nice about the situation, but there's a chance that if I don't have a deeper discussion with the barber, I may never go back and end up going to somebody else.
Okay. And you are at a concert, like you said, you go to concerts. You're at a concert, and the performing artist calls you out, singles you out on stage, brings you up from the crowd onto the stage. What do you do?
Well, I don't think I'd ever let it get that far. I am not that kind of personality.
Okay.
If someone would ask me to come up, I think I would delightfully decline.
Okay. Tell me a time about a memorable meal that you had.
Uh, I was invited over to a friend's house, and it was set up for a potential meet and greet for somebody they were interested in having me meet. And I didn't realize that the wife had a background in culinary school. And it was the first time I was over at their house for a meal. I'd done other things with them. And it turned out to be that the wife education permitted us to have a most delightful meal, which I still remember. And the other thing is that the woman I met, we dated for a very nice time and enjoyed each other's company till that relationship ended.
Okay. Tell me about your first crush.
Uh, that It goes back to about fourth grade, and there was a girl that I liked that I found out that she liked me, and we found each other after school in a hallway, and we had our first kiss.
Ooh, scandalous. Okay. So that concludes the prompting and storytelling portion of the episode. Before we go, that's about it. Um, Tell the audience, please, how they would best get in contact with you. You can choose any way that works for you. What's the best way that our audience, if they like your profile, could reach out to you?
Um, I'm on I'm on Tinder, but I am not an enthusiastic person
Well, no,
as
you
far as
can't
that's
reach out to
concerned.
you on Tinder. It'd be email, Facebook, Instagram,
Oh, I'm
phone
sorry. Okay,
number.
let's go Facebook.
Okay. And as a courtesy for the episode, we've also provided you with a fake, not a fake, but an alternate email address, so you don't have to give out your personal email address. So
Oh, that would be
we'll
great.
we'll
Yeah,
after the show
that's
we'll talk. I'll provide that to you, and we can you can email you. So for those of you in the audience right now, it is his first name and last name at listenforlove.com. So email there. He will get of your emails if you're interested. And so, yeah, well, thank you so much for coming on the show for
well.
episode 3.
Thank you for asking me, and this was a wonderful time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.